Hey everyone, it's Katie from Without a Crystal Ball. I hope you guys are having a super good Saturday morning. If you didn't catch my impromptu live last night, my husband joined us and we talked. He had so much fun meeting some of you guys, and we decided that tonight we will do a joint stream together, and we will be playing a game of cards of asking each other relationship questions. It was actually kind of fun to have him. He's like super funny and has just like a very dry sense of humor. Says a lot of very inappropriate things. So don't mind him. Anyways, let's get on to today's topic. I've been covering a lot of really serious stuff on Instagram or on this channel lately. And I've been on like this teen mom kick lately, which, you know, it's funny, like I write about a lot of really serious stuff on my Pathios column. Actually, today I just wrote about a case of a little girl in Hawaii that developed tetanus. So to do these kinds of videos is sort of, I don't know, a fun distraction for me. So today we're going to talk about our favorite fired teen mom star, I guess, Farrah Abraham. She has been very busy since she left the show in 2017, and has maintained quite a loyal fan base over the years, which I think is kind of, I don't know. We know where most of the fans come from based on what she's posting on Instagram. She has very racy photos. In fact, I wouldn't even be able to share half of the photos here, or I would get demonetized. But if you want to check out her Instagram, you can see what she's up to. 3 weeks ago, she actually did a live video of her getting injections in her derriere. Like, seriously. Lots of videos of her, doing very scanty things, living her best life, flaunting her wealth, pretending like she's a legitimate business owner. I don't honestly, to God, know what she does besides post racy videos and do sponsorships, but she says she's an entrepreneur, even though I think most of the businesses that she has started at this point now have failed. But that's okay, you guys, because now she offers a masterclass where she will teach you how to live the best life like her and become an entrepreneur for a sole price of $99. We'll get into that, but I thought first let's start with her IG story from yesterday where she talks about her she's basically turned into an IG influencer. You are correct, Dreadlocks. Let's talk about her IG story that we've got here. Look at that face, my goodness. She hardly looks like that fresh-faced girl from Teen Mom back in the day. She's barely even recognizable at this juncture in her life. She has had so much cosmetic surgery, it's hard to tell like what really happens with her. So she did a live yesterday. Her lives aren't super long. I have actually a few separate videos we're going to watch, but yesterday's video is interesting, and she has a couple videos from yesterday where she's slamming her former Teen Mom castmates and talking about all of the success she has in business. So let's start with this. I had so much fun watching the IG live with you about Jenelle that I thought, let's just do this with Farrah too. Let's see. She's in the car, you guys.
Today I wanted to speak about someone who had to respond to my realness, because you know I only respond to facts. You know I'm the realist, so really I can't be fake. I just thought it was a rarity that when people hear negative, true things about them, they deflect. And instead of deflecting, why don't we just like own up to things and change? And I think I'm so happy I'm not a part of a cast that represents people who can't overcome their challenges and move on, except me, because I've definitely moved on. And I I applaud all the women who are self-made, work their asses off, and get up and do it. Women collection from Boo. And so this is for all you women out there who take no shit, work hard. You're valuable. You date the right men. You do what is right for you and your children, and you never give up. Love you. Work hard. It pays off. You answer to no one when you work hard. Hence, I'm living my best life. Living your best life, baby. Get your life. Get that life. All right. Love it, Con. Check out the Instagrams. We are going to post some stuff on YouTube. You know what's rough about YouTube? I never have enough great service. Sometimes the live stuff I want to go live with, I just kind of don't want to save. That's why I love Insta a little better. So yeah, I'm going to go kick it by the pool at Waldorf. And I'm going to just cheers to me making my own damn money. Hey, love you guys. And guess who's with me? That's in the wrong world right now. Love you guys. What's up, loves? Look what I'm doing. Sophia is taking over the Waldorf today. And I'm having a banana. Hey, Brienne. So something up. Woo! Just going in. Getting some sun. Happy summer. Hey, Valerie, what's good, Mama? Hey, Gemma. Hey, Tosh. How are you guys? We are fantastic. I know you guys are too. It's summer. Hey, friend. Okay. Okay, so do you want to flip it? She's going to do a cartwheel in the pool.
Yeah, it's a backflip.
Oh, backflip. Say what? Good job, so. Sophia's doing backflips for y'all. When are your thoughts on girls from Teen Mom said about you? Hey, Alfie. You know, oops, I don't want to be so close, but my thoughts on anyone who keeps deflecting their failures of parenting towards a woman who is an amazing mom. I'm going to just say I'm the best damn mom. You can bring up escorting, you could bring up prostitution, you could bring up sex slavery, you could bring up whatever you want. There's actually real women who are stuck in that and real women who do that. And if I'm the person who brings up the conversation so people communicate about real issues and changing their lives, and that's awesome. But that's not what my life is. I work hard. Everyone sees me at business meetings, sees me at business expos, sees me working. So self-made, and I just work hard. That's why real people have real money. So the negativity in those lives from those who are in sad places and they need to focus on their own lives, good for them. They need to, do what they need to do, focus on their families. I think some people with substance issues tend to be oh, I work with who you know and I know everything about you. It's I don't even care to even know them, and no one really knows how hard I work unless you're in my life, which some of my loving supporters, you guys see how hard I work. You know what's real. So let's stay real. Watches. Hey, Haley, how are you? And for those who love watching a very old, vivid sex tape of mine, God bless you. God bless America. Is it patriotic or is it what? What did you say? Sophia's saying secrets. What did you say? That's sad, honey. Well, and I really feel bad that the Disney Story Cameron voice passed away. That's really sad. God bless him. Hey! What's good? I got my banana. I'm staying hydrated. Get that potassium now. Green HDS, are you trying to sex shame women? I don't actually even feel bad. And then people have to be calling women names to feel better about themselves when we don't do any of that. We just got our shit together. So how cool is that? Look, I'm here at the pool with my daughter, which I'm always with my daughter, or I'm on a date with an amazing person, which most women need to still develop themselves and be a woman of value. Try that. And you could shame me, you could call me names, you can make up lies, but I think I teach on my masterclass, we don't believe lies and we're stronger than that. So God bless America. And we're at the pool. We're at the pool. 100. Hey. So anyway, oh my God, where are you at? Cheers. Well, I have water. It's a water.
So you guys, there is so much nonsense coming out of her mouth during that thing. And like, what is with the eating the banana thing? Like, eating on camera is so gross. And you know that there is a specific reason she has that banana, because I'm pretty sure 99% of the people that are still following her now are not following her because of, you know, Teen Mom. It could be her different accounts that she has on websites where you can pay to watch her do stuff. Oh yeah, she still does that, you guys. She still has active accounts on various websites where you can watch that stuff. Reportedly for up to $12,000. And she's addressing rumors that recently happened this week related to some work that has long been rumored that she's involved with, because she flies to Dubai a lot. Multiple people connected to her and former castmates have accused her of doing this type of work. I will not say what kind of work it is. You know what I mean. She goes in and out of Dubai. She has been... a lot of people have said that men pay her a lot of money to do stuff, let's just say. And she's basically saying she doesn't do any of that, although she's constantly in Dubai, which is kind of suspect because a lot of times a lot of that work can be done in Dubai, let's just say. Otherwise, there isn't a whole lot of reason for her to be there. So people have said that she's got like sugar daddies over there, or you know what I mean, men that are paying her for their company, which she denies. Someone actually tried to trick Deborah on Twitter and ask her if she was ashamed of her daughter for doing this type of work. And Deborah was all like, no, I mean, I can't make anyone else's choices. Like, I can only control myself. So people thought that that was almost like a non-denial that she's involved in this sort of work. And I think because of the traveling to Dubai and all of the amounts of money and the money that she flaunts based on the work that she's just doing doesn't really match. She shouldn't have as much money as she thinks she's like portraying to people, let's just say. So that was her first video, which I don't know, every time it's very clear what she's selling, let's just say, and how she's getting her followers at this point in time. And I don't judge women that do this kind of stuff. I really don't. My only concern with women that this is their sole source of income is that this type of work, whether you're doing modeling or the other stuff or the images or the videos, is it has a very short shelf life. And once you get to a certain age, there's just not a market, specifically once you get into your 30s, for women. So, sorry, I got distracted by something in chat. I'm going to not pay attention to chat right now. So I don't judge women that do this kind of stuff. I just worry about women that put their eggs in one basket and this is their entire image and this is how they've designed their whole motif, because you only can sell this aspect of yourself for a short period of time. Once you get into your 30s, mid 30s, no one really cares anymore about you. You're just like a regular woman. And listen, women my age and your age, I'm 40, but women that are like in their 30s, 40s, 50s, hell, we're still beautiful. We're just not, that market is all about youth. And when you get to this point in your life, the industry, it just gets to a point where you just don't get the same kind of money. So she is going to milk it for as long as it's worth, but the money train will eventually dry up because there won't be an interest in her anymore, if that makes sense. So I worry about, how she's selling her image and what she's doing because of that. I worry that this is just going to all come down and crash. And then my other concern is that Sophia is her daughter, who I think is 10, and she's around her mother constantly while she's doing this kind of stuff. And she's like doing these very suggestive things, and like her daughter's just right there. It's just very bizarre to me. And I'm not a prude. Kids don't get things like this. They don't really understand. I mean, if Sophia had a brain, she could look at her mom's Instagram and see. And she brings her daughter to the doctor when she goes and gets her plastic surgery and all that kind of stuff. It's weird. In that video, she did talk about, I'm going to do 1 second video, and then we're going to talk about a master's class that she's pushing right now. But she did say that, I don't know if you noticed, but she slammed Jenelle for lying. She said she doesn't understand why people have to lie to be famous. She slammed people for being bad parents and then having her parenting always put on blast. It's like she's deflecting, and she's telling you, like, I hate when people deflect and they're not accountable for their actions, and yet she's deflecting. And the reason why she's likely speaking out this week is because there's been a lot of heat on her related to the comments that her mother made earlier in the week about what she does for work. So it's like she's got to answer these questions, but then to deflect from that, she has to like somehow throw somebody else under the bus and throw their parenting under the bus. Because how do you make yourself feel better in a situation like that? I mean, I think everyone knows what she's doing, but she just doesn't want to admit it. All right. So this is her other video. I'm going to actually like crop her stuff. I don't know, you guys. She almost sounds like she's like slurring. I don't know if she's taking medications. I have no idea. But this video made me go, you sound like you've got something in your system. So let's just watch.
Boom, 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 boom.
The sun is fierce. What's up, fam? I just decided to do the quick video, and I was looking at Perez Hilton, and I'm like, .com. And I was like, why the hell are people lying about engagements, killing dogs, getting married, having babies, trying to get fucking attention? Wow, what has this world come to? I hope you guys really aren't following people who have to lie about daily occurrences just to feel important and to get attention and have a fan following. What the WTF? I'm so bored. I'm really bored of these people. And everyone who's like engagements on Instagram. But I mean, I hope you told your family first.
So that was her video, and she was like, what's up, guys? Which that was like, she sounded almost like she was, I don't know. Didn't that sound like she was kind of slurry? Like she was slower than normal? I don't know. It just seems really odd. And I worry because she's at the Waldorf, which is an extremely expensive hotel. You can get I think you can get like day passes or stuff for like, you can buy like memberships to the club and stuff there. And it's super expensive, like ridiculously expensive. And she's very good about like pushing how like, you know, Sophia has pancakes. They probably cost like $50 at the Waldorf. And it's kind of scary to me that she's just, you know, in that she's like, what's up, guys? Like, I don't know. I worry that she's with Sophia. I worry that this is like all happening in front of Sophia. And then she has Sophia on her own YouTube channel. She like uploads videos on YouTube for Sophia. And it's like, even some of the stuff that she puts of Sophia online isn't very appropriate. And I worry about what Sophia is seeing. I worry about like what her life must be like, because she's constantly traveling. She doesn't seem to have consistency. I'm pretty sure that she's like Farrah is homeschooling her because she is traveling so frequently. Like, this little girl needs like to be in one place. She needs stability. She needs like just consistency. And when you're constantly like on vacation, I don't know what this is going to teach this little girl. She's going to grow up to be extremely entitled. She's going to expect everyone to hand her things. I don't know. I'm not sure that I'm not sure that what she's doing as a parent is something that I would do. I'm very much into like having my son has his routine. We do the same things. We keep him as normal as possible. And in this case, there's nothing normal about this life for her. Now, because Farrah's new thing now is that she's a master teacher, okay? So she's had businesses like a frozen yogurt company and a store of clothing for Sophia. Lots of different things that she's had that she's failed. She's been in legal trouble in the past year for like evictions, for failing to pay rent. Multiple businesses have now closed. But she wants you to believe that she's a self-made businesswoman, even though she is got her start on MTV, and the reason why she's famous is because she got pregnant when she was 16 and had a kid, and then was on a Teen Mom OG, and then did the other stuff on the adult side. But she wants you to believe that she's self-made, and that's not what self-made is. Like, you literally got famous through MTV. MTV gave you the platform. MTV offered you the money. MTV just kept going and like letting you be on the show for like 7 or 8 years. That's not self-made. And then she continues to do reality TV. She does the other stuff. So none of this is really self-made. And then the businesses that she does have outside of like her own promotions or the other stuff or product placements or ads, she doesn't have successful businesses, yet she's going to be teaching people how to be entrepreneurs. And she's charging $99 for a master class on how to be an entrepreneur. And it's like so cheesy and so dumb. And it's like the videos are super short. And I'm honestly tempted to sign up and just do the master class and pay the $100 and tell you guys all about it. Just to give you like an idea of what you'll learn from her. Because it's redonk. So I want to show you a promo of her masterclass, and then I will show you some, if you guys are going to talk about the adult stuff, please don't use the word, you know what I'm saying, in the live chat. Moderators, please delete those. Try to find unique words. The live chat does contribute to whether or not this video gets monetized, so we have to be very careful about how we talk about this kind of stuff. But so in the, I'll show you the masterclass thing, and then I have some screenshots of what's included in the master's class, and then it's so ridiculous.
In an entrepreneur's journey, we're always questioning, what should be my first business? Is this what I really love to do? You can't wake up or sleep or eat without thinking of something, and it just really comes so naturally to you. Never lose your inspiration, never lose your power, your force, what brought you here. We have these brands, you know, your demographics, you're getting a following. That is where the progress always has to keep its pace. And I'm blessed because it's very creative every day. No day is the same. They don't have to focus on one thing to be successful. They can focus on many things and be successful. I'm Farrah Abraham. Welcome to my Ambition into Reality Entrepreneurship Masterclass.
So that is her masterclass that she is promoting, and can you even I can't even take her seriously, honestly. Like, it's hard for me to take anyone seriously when it comes to business when they look like they have not spent a day in an office ever, and you know she's not working in an office there's just no way. She couldn't travel working in an office. And most entrepreneurs, I actually read this article on somewhere online that brands are actually starting to realize promos done by influencers don't actually produce the sales that the influencers demand in terms of the salary, because if someone has like 16 million followers, their fans aren't loyal to them. They don't feel as deeply connected to them because it's such a big fan base. That micro influencers actually have the study showed, or the research done on this showed, that micro influencers that had less than less than 10,000 followers on all of their like social medias actually had a more loyal fan base than these really large groups of influencers that have millions, and they have higher in like return rates on terms of like if people will buy what they're like encouraging them to sell. So I think we're going to start seeing a shift in the end of the influencer era soon, where they're not going to have the same sort of clout or influence or have the same access to making money by promoting products. So it's interesting that we're seeing this shift. And I think you can tell it's just become one of the things that they said was the biggest reason that people aren't converting into sales is because every time they're on Instagram or on YouTube, they are bombarded by people asking them to buy something, or an advertisement for a tea or a pill or a vitamin or whatever. So her whole like I'm going to be an influencer thing is probably not going to go anywhere. Let's look at what her masterclass includes, you guys. Oops. So she actually was interviewed by hold on. Okay. So she was interviewed and she said, my masterclass is a 20 video entrepreneurship course. I thought, out of all of the entrepreneurs that are around me and fun, like they have their own brands, but I wanted to bring something kind of a little different coming from a single parent vibe. It's a hard journey. I wanted to show like running multiple companies like I have. I wanted to show if you haven't started, kind of get a support system around you. And I think that's why my masterclass offers. And if you're running a huge global brand, that's also what I do on a flip note. So I have it all on different levels, but I wanted people to be proud of saying that they're an entrepreneur. There's nothing wrong with it. Like I debunked the stigmas around teen pregnancy, and I wanted to debunk the stigmas around entrepreneurship and do it right. So I'm proud of that. Like I don't think Farrah is running a huge multi-business, like multi-conglomerate organization. What does she sell you guys besides photos of herself? And then this is like on the website. So if you actually go to the website, it says, learn from the OG, legend, celebrity name, brand Farrah. A successful serial entrepreneur inspires you to be proud to say you're an entrepreneur, giving you the knowledge, support, and inspiration you need through your own entrepreneur journey. Start your ambition into reality master course with Farrah today. And this has, you guys, it has a freaking typo. And receive is missing the E, your certificate of completion. Invest in yourself before the best in any business you put your mind to. Enjoy 20 hands-on videos by Farrah Abraham of invaluable life lessons to help you be successful in any economical climate. Farrah offers free courses to her fellow entrepreneurs, Ambition into Reality members in 2019, such as Life After Loss, a 5-minute video healing and health about entrepreneurs who have a significant other pass away and how to overcome and continue on, plus fitness motivation, 5 videos to get your mind, body, and soul mini breaks and keep you strong and focused and be the best you. Like none of this has to do with business. Loss after. It's just, oh God, you guys, you're going to learn nothing if you spend this. I'm so tempted to just drop the $100 for you guys just so we can like take these classes together. And then here are the videos that are included. Welcome your first brick and mortar location to mission statement, the best Q&A ever, franchising, closing time, the next and next level, don't bring emotions into business, entrepreneur community with Farrah, how to support an entrepreneur, raising bosses. And raising is spelt incorrectly. It's Raiseing. Girl, you're going to take advice from someone who can't even spell check their own website. Business is fun. Business goals, lemons and lemonade. Celebrate your progress and others. On camera, brand and business. Being present to profit. The big secret, get your brand out there. Connect the dots to succeed. And congratulations, certificate completion. She can't even spell right. And do any of those classes sound like you're going to learn anything? Seriously? Business is fun, and it's a 2-minute video. Lemons and lemonades, a 5-minute video. Being present to profit is a 1-minute video. Like, you're really going to learn anything in 1 minute. And then you can actually, if you're unhappy with the courses, you can actually like tell Farrah that you are unhappy. So on their websites, it says, we would never want you to be unhappy. Please let us know what entrepreneurship key questions you have pertaining to your field, which is spelled incorrectly, FEILD, and journey within 7 days of enrollment. Farrah offers a one-time free consultation, 1 email, so you're set in the right direction with skills here. We know hands-on may be even better than Farrah's course. It would be than Farrah's course. So please note she offers scheduled consultations. Please email to schedule. All sales are final. Be the biggest fan and force today. So if you don't get enough from the courses, you can also pay to have a consultation with her, which I'm sure is hundreds of dollars. But again, she has typos on her website. And it says, as a thank you to you, I hope my ambition into reality master's class has inspired, pushed, and lit a fire for you along your entrepreneur journey. And you give entrepreneurs worldwide inspiration now. Congratulations with all the support and integrity. I'm pleased to give you a certificate of completion. Continuous learning is what entrepreneurs need to thrive. Return the gesture and share the course with 10 more entrepreneurs along the way and be proud and confident to say you're an entrepreneur. You know what this sounds like? It sounds like she's paving the way for this to be a multi-level marketing class. Share this video with 10 people, get them enrolled. I guarantee you that she's going to probably like have new things that you can pay for and you can enroll into. And so it's going to end up being like this self-help. What she's trying to do is doing something like Landmark Forum or what all of these self-help things where they have levels and tiers of things that you can log into and you need to refer your friends and like everything can come with additional time and money and resources. But like, how do you even like, yeah, totally, Jessie Bear, CULT leader in the making. How do you even like take someone seriously that can't even put together a like website without typos? And these aren't like minor typos. These are like leaving off an E. Like that wouldn't even pass a spell check. Like a basic spell check would catch that. How do you miss that? I don't understand. How did she even graduate from college with spelling like that? Did she? I mean, I thought she has a bachelor's degree. I don't understand this. So I'm not going to waste my money, but that's really what that's what Farrah is pushing these days. Jessie Bear, you are correct. Thank you for your super chat. These poor kids, not fair to them with all the BS. You are absolutely correct. If you're going to launch a business, you guys, make sure that you have proper spell check. Make sure that you you're not self-made when your whole identity is built around MTV and the pork that you do. All right. So that's what I've got on Farrah. I hope you enjoyed it. I will check in with her later since she's always fun to dive into. I've been dangling and dipping my feet into Tila Tequila lately, which, whoa, there is some serious stuff going on there. And if you are still, I think that was it for right now. Oh, and then if you missed last night's live stream, that was totally impromptu. It was just me and my husband. We'll be coming back tonight to do another live stream where we're going to just answer questions and just be funny. But we will go over, I'm going to try to like get into some Tila stuff. There's a lot of people that I'm interested in. So if you guys have people that you'd like me to hear, would like to hear my take on, I would love some suggestions. I'm really kind of obsessed right now with covering the scams that are in the influencer world and the scams of social media related to a lot of these reality television stars, because I feel like they're doing a lot of lying to all of us. And I just don't like when people take advantage of anybody. And I do feel bad for the kids here. So, all right, you guys, I hope you guys have a great afternoon and enjoy your time. It is a beautiful day here, so I'm going to try to get outside. Bye.